Very warm good morning to all of you. I'm Dr. Sukant Bhattacharya from Department of Biosciences, and I'll be hosting this event today along with Dr. Somabrata Roy, my colleague from the same department. So, on the very onset, I welcome you all once again to the family of JIS University, where you will be spending a significant amount of your time learning and developing yourself. And here you will be having the right to education, access to all the facilities and resources which will very positively impact your intellect, your learnings, and all-around development. And along with these rights that you will be getting are some responsibilities as well. So, and along with the responsibilities, there are rules and regulations. So, who is better to talk about the rules and regulations than our respected Deputy Registrar Academics himself, Dr. Atanu Kotal. So, I welcome Dr. Atanu Kotal on the stage.
Good morning to all of you. Very warm welcome from the JIS University. So, ask what I can share with you the discipline. Okay. So discipline makes a man makes you or paves the way towards the achievement. If you discipline how talented you are, if you are not disciplined enough, the chances of achievement will be gradually decreased. If I give you a very common example, how many of you are fond of cricket? Raise your hand. Okay. So do you heard about Vinod Kamli and Sachin Tendulkar? Right? They are very friends to each other, right? Very close friends. And if you take the first 10 tests or 20 tests, the achievement of Vinod Kamli is huge compared to Sachin Tendulkar. I am not comparing the talent. Both are the students of Acharakar. Okay? Aware of it. First 2-3 double century scored by the Vinod Kamli. Right? But due to the indiscipline mind or indiscipline in the family or in the society kinds of thing, the talent actually not fully utilized. And who suffers? Only the nation suffers. Right? So that is the same way we have to think in part of it. So that's why I started my deliberation by giving you the term the discipline. So there are rules, regulations, framed everything. But if we are not a disciplined one, we cannot do anything. So that is the only difference. You can think in a different manner with the soldier, or you can say the trained soldier or the trained security personnel with the common man. That is the difference only. Our brothers, sisters, they are moving to the academy of defense only to learn the discipline and execute the discipline in a proper manner. And you can understand in the battlefield, although nowadays there are some kind of different activities there, but still, if you do any kind of thing, the discipline comes first. Okay. So with this note, I can utilize this is already put in the rule book that will be available very shortly in our website, university website. So you can go through it. So it is around 100 pages. Okay. So it is very difficult for a student to go through at the very beginning. So what I do here, I will give you the very concise form of the rules. Okay, so that you can understand it and you can deploy it and accordingly as you pass the day by day here, you will learn accordingly. Okay, so if you face any kind of issue, first you have to contact your departmental faculty members. That will be termed as mentors. Every department we have a mentorship kind of thing. So you will be, if you face any kind of problem, not only in your study, even if you can share your problem in the life, in the home problem, some problem is there. But if you share, then only you can improve. If you don't share with your friends, with your teacher, then there the problem begins. Okay. So if we do the sharing, then you can get the chance of healing. Otherwise, you will move to another world that we don't want. If you check the internet, all is available to you. If you think about the Japan community, I am fortunate to go there for a couple of years. So they are running when the metro is going or train is going. They all are just like this with their gadgets and anything. Nobody is talking. They are for themselves, nothing. And if you check to the internet, you will find the suicide rate is too high. We have the problems in India, but that is I'm trying to say. You have to share your emotions, your empathy, your sympathy, whatever you can say, whatever you are suffering, then you can get a chance of healing. If your parents is lost you, the most thing the precise thing that God gives, whatever you can say, That is the loss of the society as well as your parents. That is, we cannot repair that one. So be honest and honest to yourself and contribute to the society. Okay. So obviously we need a job. We have to run our family. We have to take care about the parents. No issue at all. So we have to take care about all these things. You can all take care about these things only if you do the discipline. The same thing you can understand in the second day of the Maharaj of the Nandapur said the same thing to you. And be patient. Nowadays, we are very much impatient. And this pandemic, COVID-19, gives us a disease of some kind of, we are not right now totally free, cannot form that area. We are already given surrounded in the home. The kids, we are all bounded to the gadgets. So you have to come out from that area. So there are some things that you are COVID batch. That is not the fault of the students. That is the because in the COVID, the online teaching, everything is there. Every point there are some kinds of pros and cons. Internet, you can utilize it in your thing. You cannot stop. Switch off the internet in the home does not make the home great. But proper utilization of the internet is also to be monitored. The same thing we have to do here. So you are here, you are very warm blood because you are only 18, 19, 20, like that. Some emotions already running through because we have already passed that era. We are also in the students past, right? So if something happens, always be honest, come to us so that we can help you. We can solve the matter for you. We can discuss with you. Upon discussion, everything can be resolved. Okay, so that is the first point I want to make to you. The discipline and obviously the thing you have to be, come out from the gadget, you have to make friends. Then only you can survive to this world. Okay. Now I am going to the student roll book. So your admission part is already done. You have taken the admission to the JIS University. So now you have started your journey to the higher education. Okay. Either you are enrolled in the undergraduate course or in the postgraduate courses. So for every university, there are some kind of rules, and we are also governed by the UGC. And I hope the first thing I have to mention here, the few things I am doing, jumbling up here and there, then I will go back and I will go the protocol things. So another thing we have to keep in mind, here there is no kind of senior and juniors. All of our students, and we will treat everyone as our students. Okay. There is no such kind of barrier that you should not make with your teacher and senior and junior. No. If you are facing any kind of problem, you are always open to address it. Then go to the HOD if that problem still persists. If that is not going there, we will display everything in the website as well as in our, we will give you the flex, and we have also the digital flex also. Then where there will be display of anti-ragging committee and anti-ragging cell is there, and anti-ragging squad is also there. Okay, so be fearless, but not careless. Got my point? Nobody is here. It is a completely ragging free campus. If you are facing anywhere, any kind of thing, you report to me, either through email or through personal meeting or through just writing any kind of any combination. Don't keep in with it. That's why I earlier also mentioned to you, if something happens to you, if that is not replaceable, irreplaceable, that is, then no rule is there. No? There are everything rule is there. We know if I do something wrong, I can go to the sentence to death. But what is if somebody is already dead? What is going to that rule? So my role is to just sensitize the fact. Okay, and you already aware that last year the thing happened at Jadavpur University. They are happening in all over the world as well, in the conversation of the mixing or some kind of thing. But that is very pathetic. That loss to the society, loss to the parents, and that is not welcome at all. And with the help of you only people, we can keep the campus again. Okay, so be fearless from the first day of your university, and we will support everything to you. Come to us, come to your teachers, faculty members, HOD, registrar, dean, everything is there. Okay, no argument, just discussion, we can resolve it. Got my point? That is the thing. And in this respect, I wish to give another message to my students that before the registration, you have to do the form fill up of anti-ragging. There are some form is there. We will share it in our Telegram group. You have to write in a court paper. Okay, both from the signing from the parents as well as from the students. That is a mandatory exercise we have to complete with the as per the regulations of the UGC. Okay, this is a mandatory exercise, and this has been done in everywhere of the all across the India. And if you are staying in hostel, then another part is there. Okay, so that will be guided through your mentors department as well. I am giving you the common message to you, all my students, that you have to note this, that you have to fill up you have to submit this kind of affidavit to the department. Department will send it to the registration desk. We will send it to the admission cell, and that will go to eventually to your admission file. Without that, we will not be able to give you the registration. Okay, and who are here coming from a higher education in the master's degree level, I hope whoever have taken the admission in undergraduate, they have already have the transfer certificate or something from the school. You have already submitted in original. Then they don't worry about the migration certificate. But undergraduate, from undergraduate to postgraduate, or in the BBA, LLB or LLB courses, whenever you are starting from your undergraduate study from different university and you are continuing study here as LLB or BBA student or LLM student, you have to be ensured you have to apply the migration certificate in your respective previous university. Okay. Only upon submission of the original migration certificate, we will be able to provide you the registration certificate from this university. Got my point? Okay. So, being a registered section, I am giving special message first. And next thing is the other protocols. There are everything is displayed in the website. You have to vigilantly go through the website. Okay. So now if you are going to the department, whichever courses you are studying, go to the button, you will find the department or faculty. So let's say you are taking the admission in bioscience, biotechnology. Okay. BSc biotechnology. I'm giving an example. So it is under Faculty of Science, then Department of Bioscience, and then there you will find the course BSc biotechnology, MSc biotechnology, all are written there, and you can find the syllabus uploaded there. Go through the syllabus first. This will be given you the much more clear idea specifically from the department level. So what I'm trying to say here, that go through the website, you will get a lot of information from the website. Okay. First, check anything, whatever you want to do. First, check the website is there or not, and help each other. How to search, how to do it, how to. Okay, if you are find something, if some form is there, somebody is not finding, help them. Okay, help each other. Then that will give you a some most kind of thing. Here, and if we another part is the examination. So we are teaching, and you have to be another part before going to the examination. I should talk about a little bit about the teaching learning process of our university. We are doing at the back end that every possible manner, all of your classes should be held at the JIS. You should, if it is repeated, you should report to your HOD that this class is not happening. The chances is very less, but still, as you are coming from a semester system, the semester system we actually hardly get 3 to 4 months to study a course, whatever is studied to get. If somebody is not attending the class, then there is a huge problem, because in our study, whenever we are a student, we used to give after 2 years the first exam, that is part 1, and then part 2 after 1 year. So we used to say, and among our friends, the first year don't care, right? Because we have a time to take care about it later on. But here in the semester system, we don't have that much of time, because due to the semester system's breakup, we have only 4 months, 3 to 4 months is there. Only the academic part is there. So you have started your class in July. You have yet to start your class, right? It is August already. We are doing that as per the regulations. We have to give induction program. Some of the classes are already started, as per my knowledge, in the department. If not, they will start in from the next week also, in the second half. That's why we kept the first half and second half like that. Okay. And in the next month, in October, we have Puja vacation long. During in West Bengal, we have to do that kind of thing. And in December, we have examination. So in first semester, we have very less time. Okay, so be attentive, do the classes, and you have to be very, very attentive from the very beginning. Otherwise, that will affect in your overall learning. Okay, from the next semester, you will get more time. Your session will be start from January, your examination in July or June. Right? So you are getting much more time. Now you can say, sir, just we have started here. So why you are not taking the first semester examination in January or February? Okay, but that the same thing is going on. The first we are compromising a little bit with the first semester to keep all others in a synchronized manner, because all the other semesters are going on. They have already started in July, and you have already eventually started in September. We understand it, but due to the synchronization of the thing, we have to do it. So bear with us. Okay, this is for your betterment only. And as per the thing, we have kept the syllabus like that only. Here, so no fear kind of thing. That's not we are taking in August and we are giving the examination in December. So don't fear. Everything will be taken care of. Whatever you will study, whatever the teacher teaches you, based on that, you will give the examination. Okay? And before Puja vacation, you have to give another examination as well. That we termed it as mid-semester examination. Okay. Who are the pharmacy students? Raise your hands. Nobody. Okay, I think they are listening to me. If you are a pharmacy student, B.Pharm student, you have more busy schedule. Okay. 3 different slots or 3 different exams instead of mid-semester examination. And out of 3, the best 2 will be taken care of. Okay, I hope this is elaborately taken care of by the COE section. Controller or controller is already taken care of. So being a academic register, I also touch upon a little bit so that you can not forget this kind of thing this much way. Okay, so every paper you have 100 marks. Okay, and out of that 50% is kept for your end semester examination, 30 marks is kept for your mid semester examination, and 20 marks is kept for your continuous evaluation. Continuous evaluation includes your attendance, your work in the response in the class, the teacher some kind of taken some kind of quizzes, some kinds of assignment. Based on that, the 20 marks is given. And this is prior known. Got my point? In case of pharmacy, that is totally a little bit different because we have a unitary multi-university. The exam system is also robust as per our different regulations. Okay, in case of pharmacy, they have 70 at the end semester examination. Okay, so you will learn more about it either through the syllabus, and department will give much more clarity on it. Okay, I'm not going to detail on it. So that is the thing. But why I'm saying so, that you have to be very conscious and you have to know what is going to happen. Clear? So that's why I'm giving you the awareness kind of thing, so that we have to be very careful from the very beginning. Okay. Next thing, after the examinations, whatever now the question is sometimes are asking that whether should I ask any questions to my faculty members. I hope you are grown enough. You should always encourage in our university to ask the questions to teachers. If you are facing any kind of problem, talk to the concerned faculty first. If the problem is not solving, talk to your HOD. If it is not problem solving, come to us, either Dean Academics or Deputy Registrar Academics or in the Register section. Sir, my promise is to you that every class will be here attended. And you have to give me the assurance you will attend the class regular basis. Okay? And keep in mind another important thing, that 75% attendance is mandatory to give the examination, to appear at the semester examination. And in sometimes the students are failed to that one. To make that attendance 75%, we are not in a position to allow them. Okay, so don't do that kind of thing. And keep in mind another perspective, that illness is within the 25%. Okay, if I am ill, seriously, maybe something happened, that should be reported to your department. Then department HOD will take care, but not get that 25 limit should not be crossed. You have to at least attend 75% classes. Seniors will tell, ऐसा बोलता है, होता नहीं है. Okay, but ask them why I am saying so. There are students you will find 50 students, 30 students, or even more. They are deriving from the examination. I don't want to take that my students are whatever they're taking, they should not fall behind due to the attendance issue. Got my point? And here, the examination is a transparent process. You will will provide you the answer script. We will show the answer script to you so that you can get verified. Okay. Earlier, before COVID, we usually do the end semester examination copy to show to our students as well after evaluation. After during COVID, there is some kind of evaluation in the online process. There are some issues in the technical end that we are not able to do that. But the good news is that if the student wish to check his or her end semester answer script, then we are again opening a portal. You can see that. Okay, so to make the transparency kind of thing clear, and you will be able to find your question bank or question paper from the faculty member, from the department portal, as well as from the library. Okay, so to take a look, have a look how the question is coming, what is going on. Clear? Okay, so now you can go through a little bit this roll book. Content চলে যাও। Okay, this roll book gives you the glimpses that how the university system runs. Okay, there are governing bodies, there are academic council, there are board of study. As you grow, you will learn it more. Okay, everything, whatever you are going to study in that is passed into the BOS, the syllabus portion I am talking about, and then that should be ratified in the academic council and the governing board. Okay. Another thing is the academic calendar. Okay. No. So what I am trying to say, you will find in the website the academic calendar. What is the academic calendar? Academic calendar in a JIS 1 page document where every important dates has been mentioned. Okay, when your mid semester examination is going to happen, when your end semester is going to happen, when the form fill up is going to happen, right? So everything is mentioned there, and we have also a holiday list there. So everything you will find in your particular area. Okay. Now this is the some kind of draw করবে তাহলে আমি নিচে বলতে পারবো। So now the thing is that this is already the general rules we are talking about. I have already talked about the examination, talked about the academic, and also talked a little bit about the examination policy. And they are given in a different perspective. This will I already told you that this will be uploaded in the website. Okay. So now if you go to the and another important thing I should share here, that in our as per the examination norms, if you have a backlog in the first year or first semester, you cannot go to the third year. Okay, keep in mind. Why I am saying, sir, you are so harsh to us that in the very beginning of the introduction you are saying to us that we are getting backlog. No, I am just giving you that caution that you should be very careful about your study. If you have a backlog in the first semester, you cannot be promoted to the third. If you have a backlog in the second year, you cannot be promoted to the fourth. That is the rule we have. So my job is to make that you are not saying that, so we are not unaware of it. Okay. So my to sensitize you people so that such kind of scenario does not happen to our students. So I am just only one point that so I mentioned here. And Okay, tuition fees payment policy that is already mentioned in the website. You will find you have to pay your tuition fee in 2 semesters, right? One is odd semester, one is even semester. In odd semester, you have already given your payment. Okay, so you have to keep in mind that either I have to give the payment January or the December and the July, June or July in every subsequent cycle. Okay, depending upon if you already cost structure is already given to you as per that. And in this payment issue, and we have already aware of it that the payment fee is already we have to do it in the form of a online transaction. Okay, there will be a portal given to you through which you have to make the payment. Okay, and another aspect I should share with all of you people, there is a provision of student credit card. Okay, it is an initiative from the West Bengal government. I should share with you, and you can. There is some kind of flexes outside our admission cell. If you are facing any kind, if you need some support, you will be given the full assistance from our university. Student credit card support. Okay, and if you don't take the loan directly from the bank, this is my message. Okay, this is I being a registrar or deputy registrar, I have to give this message to my students that student credit card is there are lots of things we have. The government is taking care, the loan burden is very, very less. Only 4% you have to give. The rest will be taken care by the government. Okay. So if you wish that take that one, please contact us. Got my point? This is a government initiative by the West Bengal government. The student credit card, you can check through the website, is there and also displayed in our flexes here. And that will provide you the full support to it. Any kind of financial assistance. And if you are taking a loan directly from the bank, and as an educational loan or any other some personal loan, the rate of interest is very, very high, around 9 to 10%. Here, you have to only pay 4%, 5%. Okay, keep this in mind. Say to your parents, okay, so that they used to know they can contact with us or even the bank in your area or in our university bank. GNCC campus, we can also provide the support to you. Okay. Because sometimes parents are taking the loan, students are not aware of it. Somebody is aware, somebody is not aware. But if you should be a responsible son or daughter, you should also be aware if you are going to such kind of thing. You should say, the sir is already talking about this kind of student credit card issue, whether we are going to avail that. Okay, so that is a good. All of you can avail it, and university will take care. You will support that to receive that kind of issue. Here, because loan something means now we are getting some kind of thing. I understand it. The sir is what sir is saying here. I am taking for the needy people who really needs this. And I am saying on behalf of the government of West Bengal. Today we have a meeting in the Vikas Bhavan in the afternoon from 3 p.m. regarding the credit card issue. So before going to there, I am sharing because yes, last year I have also attended the thing. So this time they will going to give some kind of another emphasis or some new addition to it. So don't, because 5% to 6% will be taken care. They will be act as a guarantor. There is no need of any guarantor of this loan of the student credit card. Okay, no need of giving your house or your property or your land, some kind of things you should not be frozen. Got my point? So give your parents some kind of thing that this is some kind of initiative, and if we need, we should take this, avail this if you require. Clear? Then there are library rules is there. If you go to the library, you will obviously find this kind of rules. Some kind of rules and regulations is there. So in case of library, there we will provide a library card to lending the books from the library. And we have presently two libraries. One is the central library in the first floor, okay, and we also have the different pharmacy library in our pharmacy department as well. Okay, as per the requirement of the PCI. And if the library is open, you can always come to the library, take a look, and whatever the books is rules and regulation, they will give you the some kind of regulation. And obviously, you are not allowed to discuss, and you can discuss, but not loudly. Or you can just sit there and just taking the mobile scrolling. You cannot do that in the library. But if you wish to do the some kind of taking some kind of discussion in a little low voice, you can do that. You can take the snapshots of the books allowed. Got my point? So keep in mind that that should not be disturbed to the other students. Okay. So attendance rules, I have already told to you. Okay. Attendance rule, I have already told to you.
Control plus. Control plus.
So in case of the campus conduct rule, so if your class starts from 9:30, you should come prior to that. Okay, if your class is from 10, you have to come because we have a 10-story building. So there will be some queue. Okay, so at the end, you should not rush. Okay, so you have to keep in mind that. And also, we are taking care about the classes in the upper floors. They have to come a little bit early. Okay, there are another campuses going on in the right. We will be building, so then the problem will be solved. But for the time being, we have to take care about it. And this university is already covered by the CCTV camera. Okay, so no nuisance. Be patient for the lift, or whenever you are coming down, try to utilize our staircase. Okay, to avoid the last kind of thing. Okay, and any kind of, I already told you, if you are taking any kind of is facing any, you should contact your mentors, HOD, it will be resolved. Okay, so that's all from my side, because we have started a little late, so the conflict will be giving me a thing. That's that. Please conclude. So it's okay. I am in the grounds. I am sitting in the ground floor. Okay. So you will find it where is the register section, and you will also say the study already known. Mari sir, Dean Academics, sir is sitting in room number 507. Okay. So if you are facing any kind of issue, please come. Okay. We will definitely help you to take care about it. Okay. So thank you for joining us. I'm not hopeful for the moment. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your words of advice and in-depth discussion about the rules. Now I would like to call on stage Indranil sir, who would like to speak a few words.
A very good morning to all of you. I'll just take 2 minutes before you move on to the next segment, like the next event. So, how many of you are interested in writing, say creative writing? Is there anyone here? No one. Singers in the house? Okay. You don't have to catch your friend's hand to like uplift those hands. Okay. Dancers? Okay, right. 2 hands, right. Wow. Girls, you see, they're more forthcoming in showcasing their talents. Boys are they're very reticent, like, oh, I'm a singer. I don't think so. My friend knows that. Anyways, photographers? All right. Yes. So we have a cultural competition in 4 different segments. One is creating writing competition, one is singing, one is dancing, and one is photography. So for the singing, dancing, and photography competition, that will be organized on 27th, if I'm not wrong. So I'll be sharing a Google form. Please sign up on the Google form in whatever segment you want to participate. And there is a creative writing competition tomorrow. The topic will be given on the spot, and you'll have to write creatively, engage creatively with creative topics, and sign up on the Google form. Right? So I'll be sharing the Google form in the Telegram group itself. For the creative writing competition, please enroll your name within today because tomorrow is the competition. And for the other cultural competition, you have the weekend to think, mull over, and put in your names as one of the competitors. Is that clear? Yes, I don't think so. Huh? Achha, singers, no singers. Like actually, singers are putting their head down and like saying, don't look at us. It's a form of competition, a friendly competition. We do not want to like just throw you into the thick of competition right on the beginning days of your academic careers. No singers here. Oh, one. And 2 other friends certify that you are also a singer. We do actually have a very vibrant set of performers, be it singing, be it dancing, from among the group of students. You have seen the faculty and the students collaborating on like cultural performances. So we do not have a very redundant lack of cultural committee here. People are very active, people are very forthcoming, showcasing their talents, engaging creatively with all the audiences. So be very free and come and do participate in the competition. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir, and I hope that you will make a good opportunity, good use of this opportunity to showcase your talents. Now, coming to the next part, learning actually from textbooks is incomplete without internship, training, and placement. Placement, which is very critical. So, I would invite upon stage Mrs. Sutapa De, training and placement, to talk about the internship, training, and placement opportunities at our university. Ma'am.
এখানে সেট আপ
আপনি খুলবেন না মনিটরটা ইয়ে করিস
কোথায় সেট আপ করতে হবে
এটা এখানে সেট
কানেক্ট করতে হবে এটা খুলতে হবে জ্যাকটা এটা কানেক্ট করে
Like before we have this setup, so is there anyone would be so brave to come here and share their experiences that they have had at JIS University till now. No one has the how like or your motivation to join the course of study that you have at JIS University, or just to introduce yourself. Just to introduce yourself. Yes. Like you can for the time being without vernacular languages. I'm saying this because I'm your English language teacher, and I would not encourage you speaking in vernacular languages. So, because the training and placement officer, the training and placement chief, everyone is here.
Check. Yes, absolutely.
So, over to ma'am. 1-1.
Anyone volunteer?
Okay.
We can start.
Okay, part of yours. Thank you.
You can ask him.
Hello, students. Good morning, our sirs, all the sirs and madams. Hello, students. I have some issues, you know. I'm not very physically fit. I am a little bit deaf. So, hello, students. What you did skip the breakfast. So how's the Josh? How's the Josh? It's not yet JIS Wala High. Still you are afraid? Still you are under Napoon? How's the Josh? How's the Josh? Yes. So good morning, friends. That's really great. So I'm not your friend. I'm your absolutely. So good morning, students. Absolutely. That should. When I am saying good morning, students, then why the vibes is low? Good morning, students. Yes. Now. There is an option. Those who are sitting in the front, there is an option to go back and sit in the last. How many of you want to grab the option? Because when I entered the room, I found like all of you are sitting back of the auditorium. You do not want to come in front. You do not want to be highlighted. So now it's a reverse theory I'm going to give you. How many of you want to undo that moment and go back to your previous position? You may. Please go back to your earlier position. No need to get highlighted coming in the front. Training and placement cell never ask you to come in the front. They will only going to give you the scope. Got my point? So you have to utilize it. So if you do not want to utilize it, fair enough. You can undo. We are not going to force you. Just go back. So take your previous position. Feel free to go back. Anyone? No. Oh my God, then you miss a prize. I actually do have some prize for you. You just miss a prize. You just miss a chance. So no one is willing to go back. Okay, that's great. What was the prize, you know? Yes, sir. Absolutely. Whatever the question I'm going to ask, whatever the request I'm going to ask or do, if you raise a hand like sir, then definitely this is going to be yours. First thing is that, let me ask the question first here. Come forward. Who have raised the hand, come forward. That's great. A round of applause. A round of applause. Yes. Please be on the dais. Please be on the stage. So this goes to
Devargo Das. I've taken admission in JIS University, computer science, cyber security.
So a round of applause for Devargo Das from BTech Cyber Security. This is the first category for him. Now, don't leave the stage. Now we would like to say the same thing, whatever Devargo said right now, a very small introduction of yours here. Use that microphone on the podium and introduce yourself the way you want. It's not that only need to be academic. You can say, I am just a singer or I am just a dancer. That way also you can say. So whatever the way you want.
Hey guys, I have taken
There are
admission.
some sirs and madams also apart from guys and gurus,
Okay.
right?
Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am. I have taken admission in JIS University, Agorpara. I have taken admission in BTech CAC Cyber Security branch, and I like to photograph sometimes. It's kind of my hobby. So hello to all of you, and I don't know what to say.
That's fine.
Okay.
Thank you. That's really great. So you're a photographer.
Yes, part-time, I can say, not entirely. Like it's my kind
It's
of like my
okay.
hobby.
You can say I am an amateur photographer.
Yeah, exactly.
So what is your genre in photography?
I kind of photograph everything. It depends where I go and what subject I see.
So it's street photographer basically. That is your genre.
Not exactly. Like sometimes it can be streets, and sometimes it can be landscapes or.
That's great. That's great. It's really interesting. A round of applause for
Devargo Das.
Devargo Das. Thank you, Devargo.
Thank you.
Please.
Photography club. Okay, we will join. Okay. Okay. Gradually. Okay.
Now, the time to introduce, as you know, I think all of you have heard this story. A single SIP is always easy to break. But when you have
Be louder.
Raise your hands.
Bundle of sticks, that's the word.
raise your hand. Yes. Then not easy to break. Okay. Can I have one volunteer from your end? I do not ask you to come down. You want to volunteer? You want to be the volunteer? Or what reason you have come?
I have not done before this, but I can.
That's really great. A round of applause. That he took the first step. No need to come down to the stage, but still you can introduce yourself. What's your name?
I am Akash Khan. Hello everyone. I am Akash Khan, BTech CSE core branch, and I don't know how to dance or sing, so I get this a great opportunity to introduce myself to everyone. That's it. Thank you.
That's great. A person who only study or sleep.
Right now, you are not playing football. I can play cricket.
That's what. It's no need only you need to write, sing or recite or draw. No, you can play also. Cricket.
I can play.
So we have a future cricketer and a computer engineer. Round of applause. Thank you.
Thank you.
So this is the time, as you know, a single stick very easy to break, but a bundle of stick is very difficult to break, right? So that's the reason. It always has to be a teamwork. The training and placement is not only about a single person or a single department. It's always a teamwork. So this is the time to introduce the team first. Is it very known scene to you? Yes? Chak the India. And what exactly they are doing? Which moment is this?
They're going for the match first time.
They're going for the World Cup match. And where is the coach? Who are the Shaduk's fan? Raise your hand. So, girls, no boys. Sir is here. How I can mistake him? So, our duty only to coach you. But who are going to perform? You. Right? All of you. So, your department is going to train you. We are going to give you the scopes. But finally, we can only do the RT. But the interview, you have to give. Clear? Great. So let me introduce the most senior person in this university, you can say also, and not only the university, but also with the training and placement cell from the very beginning of the university, who is attached with the training and placement cell, none other than Mr. Anjan Chatterjee, the training and placement officer. Yes, absolutely. Sir, could you please come to the dais and say a few words to the students? Thank you, sir.
Good morning, students. Thank you, Shalom, madam, for the lovely start to the training and placement portion of the induction session. Students, from morning, Dr. Atunu Kotal has given a very good picture about what we expect from students. Students to follow certain things which are really important to you all. So that at the end of your course, when you pass out, students, all of you are supposed to fulfill a dream. Your parents have sent you here looking forward to see you successful in life. Me, from my experience, have seen that all these activities, as Madam very correctly training placement, as we know, is a bridge, because we are the bridge between you and the industry. So our job is to connect with the industry, keep our relationships with the industry, and also, try to satisfy them with the best students available here. At JIS Group, through the ages, I mean, through the beginning of the JIS Group, the JIS University came as the last institution. Opportunities for students have been enough because most of the top companies are working with the JIS Group as well as the university, and our students are doing pretty well in a lot of places. In my brief introduction from my background and expectations, after seeing training and placement for so long, well, I joined here in 2017, so already it's 7 years plus. Before this, I was in training placement in another institute in Bakura, and before that, of course, industry. We have seen 2-3 things which are very important for the student. First thing is the attitude, because students' attitude is the most important thing which you all must have very positive from day one. Whether you are in first year or second year or third year or final year, you have to build it right from the beginning, because now is the time, since you have become a part of the university, to be your learning will happen in class, as my predecessor speakers have informed you that you should attend classes, be punctual, and be disciplined. But attitude also, we see that attitude ultimately counts at the end, because whenever the interviews take place, we have seen students with very good marks, very good communication, very good subject knowledge, but still they were not selected. But rather average students who have not gone through maybe English medium background, though English is most important, we also encourage students to talk in English, as Indranil sir said, so that from first year onwards you can prepare yourselves. Now, first year onwards, you will not be interacting much with us. Your interaction with us will be in pre-final year and mostly in the final year. But I will suggest you to keep these things in mind, because keep your attitudes open, learn whatever is taught, and keep abreast of the university, of the industry. And that internet is a very fine thing, which you all have. Our generation didn't have. So you can use that and be abreast. So I thank you all for choosing JIS University and coming into our campus. I'm sure that we'll have an excellent time with you ahead. At the same time, be serious from day one. Enjoy, make fun, but keep your studies, keep your discipline, and keep your attitude at the top. Thank you, dear students.
Thank you very much, sir, for your valuable words. Now I would like to introduce the charming, handsome man, one of the young, very good singer and culturally motivated, Mr. Obidipto Ganguly, who is going to take care. How many of you have pharma or microbiology, biotechnology? Could you please raise your hand? That's great. Rest, I think they are listening us from their respective rooms. So, round of applause. We are going to introduce Mr. Obidipto Ganguly as Training and Placement Officer. Please.
Hello, everybody. So, welcome to JIS University. So, you were enjoying, right? On the morning? How is the session going on? Right? So, what you learn from this, from the morning? Can anybody say that what you learned from these sessions? Any volunteer? Please. What training, what university needs from you? What training and placement department needs from you? Nobody? Sir said, madam said, our register said, like discipline is one of the important thing. Attitude is the important thing. What man did, like somebody came from the back and gave some introduction about him. So that's the thing training and placement needed. What? Your attitude. But be clear, you need a positive attitude. There are lots of students or lots of it's good students, they will go for the interview. As sir said, that he or she can reject it because of their attitude. One thing, attitude.
I think somebody loves sports. Okay, you love sports. So, what is the result of the Olympics? Can anybody say? No, for India only. What is the number? Yes. What is the number? Exact medal number of India in this moment? Yes, right. And who owned 2 medals? Manu. I think she needs a means like first she needs a prize for this. Okay, fine. So
A round of applause.
thank you. So another man, he is very vital. What is the name of the? He is better, but a shooter because Manu Bakar is a shooter. Huh? From Turkey. The man shooting like this. Yeah, Yusuf Dikek. Just Google it, the photo of the man. Just keep your please Google from your mobile. The photo of the man. You will find the attitude. No, nothing. You will go and win the and you will win the medal. Takes in a interview room. But I can do this. But remember one thing. This photo is saying he's so confident. And you know, this was his third attempt in the Olympics. He started his career from 2008. Then after practicing, he's having so confidence that he can easily go and shoot and have a medal. Okay. So this is a thing needs from you that you brush up your skills, communication skills, your technical skills, your attitude, and all this, so that you can easily achieve your goal. I think the message is clear to you. Anything you want to ask? And the presence of mind is also important. Can I ask one question about your presence of mind? Have you seen one photo just of the Lord Buddha in the outside? Everybody? How many of you? How many pigeons are there? Anybody?
This calls observation.
Please. Please try. अरे कुछ तो बोलो यार. चार इसके अलावा और हाँ श्योर कैसे assumption any observation how many of you
It's a nice answer from madam.
The answer is 5. You are right, but yeah, you need to observe all the things when you will go enter into the interview chamber or anything. You will go for the interview. If you for the UPSC exam, you may have some questions from this, like this. So prepare accordingly, be smart, be positive, and you will achieve something in your life. Thank you very much. And I think you will check right for the mistake answer. Please come.
Need a volunteer? You be there, please. I need a volunteer.
Come, please.
I need a volunteer. Give it to your fellow batchmates. A round of applause for both of them. Thank you very much. Now the next person who's mainly going to interact with you, right? That is Mr. Shoikat Mishra. Sorry, Mr. Shoikat Mitro. Because why? Everyone has your, what is called? In the back. Nowadays, many of us don't have that, but still few of them are still have that backbone. So training and placement backbone is the training and placement database of all the students, starting from your 10th marks, 12th marks, your present course, your graduations, every marks, your date of birth, your email ID, your phone number, the way you are communicating, all the scopes to you. That has been maintained by Mr. Shoikat Mitro. A round of applause. Please, sir. I think enough of related to studies, porashunos and all, right? Huh? So you're getting bored? Few of you, I can see heads are like, that means maybe you are watching some reels. So keep aside the phone, and for a change, we are talking something else. All heads are up. Look at us. Because the way, where is our cricketer is? The way he is a cricketer, the way he is a photographer. I think we are having some singer, some dancer, everyone who can do extempore, right? A present. They are present here. That is called your own personality. So we are also having another personality over here who is a poet. So I would like to request Shoikat sir to change the mahal thoda sa and say something different, which is of course related to you and should be your goal at the end. Sir, please.
Welcome everyone. Now I am just recite a poem of famous poet Shukanto Bhattacharya. আগামী সুকান্ত ভট্টাচার্যের কবি। জড় নই, মৃত নই, নই অন্ধকারের খনিজ, আমি তো জীবন্ত প্রাণ, আমি এক অঙ্কুরিত বীজ, মাটিতে লালিত ভীরু, শুধু আজ আকাশের ডাকে মেলেছি সন্দিগ্ধ চোখ, স্বপ্ন ঘিরে রয়েছে আমাকে, নগণ্য আমি তুচ্ছ বটবৃক্ষের সমাজে, তবু ক্ষুদ্র এ শরীরে গোপনে মর্মর ধ্বনি বাজে, বিদীর্ণ করেছি মাটি, দেখেছি আলোর আনাগোনা, শিকড়ে আমার তাই অরণ্যের বিশাল চেতনা, আজ শুধু অঙ্কুরিত, জানি কাল ক্ষুদ্র ক্ষুদ্র পাতা, উদ্দাম হাওয়ার তালে তাল রেখে নেড়ে যাবে মাথা, তারপর দৃপ্ত শাখা মেলে দেব সবার সম্মুখে, ফোটাবো বিস্মিত ফুল প্রতিবেশী গাছেদের মুখে, সংহত কঠিন ঝড়ে দৃঢ় প্রাণ প্রত্যেক শিকড়, শাখায় শাখায় ব্যথা প্রত্যাহত হবে জানি ঝড়, অঙ্কুরিত বন্ধু যত মাথা তুলে আমারই আহ্বানে, জানি তারা মুখরিত হবে নব অরণ্যের গান, আগামী বসন্তে যেন মিশে যাব বৃহতের দলে, জয়ধ্বনি কিশলয়ে সম্বর্ধনা জানাবে সকল, ক্ষুদ্র আমি তুচ্ছ নই, জানি আমি ভাবি বনস্পতি, বৃষ্টির মাটির রসে পাই আমি তারই তো সম্মতি, সেদিন ছায়ায় এসো হানো যদি কঠিন কুঠার, তবু তোমায় আমি হাতছানি দেব বারে বার, ফল দেব ফুল দেব, দেব আমি পাখির ও পূজন, একই মাটিতে পুষ্ট তোমাদের আপনার জন। নমস্কার।
it's related to you, those who are able to understand Bangla? How many of you are Bengali? It's a lot, it's huge. So can anybody say how it's related to you? Anyone? Sir, read out something. So how it's related to you? No idea? All are jargons, right? Yes, for me also. So I simply Google it. So I'm telling you in English what exactly the details are. So how many do not understand Bengali? Okay, that's great. So I believe all of you are fluent in English. You can understand English, right? So the inner meaning of this poet or the poem is that you are all our bud. You know what is bud? Huh? What is the Bengali of bud? Huh? Not bird, bud. Tree. Right, exactly. So then you are still to, what is the Bengali of it? Okay, so phota. And for that, all your faculty members, all your respective academic departments are going to nurture you. And at the end of the day, once you bloom, the blossom is there, then we will be the vegetable wallas. To take your resume, to take your database and bring the companies. But you have to promise to all the vegetable wallas and all the farmers, the one nurturing you, that you are going to give your best. That's the inner meaning of the poem. Is it good or bad? Good, good, good. So we need. So do we need some Cadbury? No, I'm diabetic. What I need? A wild guess. Corolla. That's great. And what at this moment all the teams, all the sirs, all the madams are expecting from you after this? Round of applause. Don't think too much. Sometimes don't think too much. Come out. Simple thing, simple problem can solve in very simple way. Clear? Again? Very good. So that's all about the team, right? Yes? That's all about the team? Is it so? That's all about the team? Yes or no? Yes or no? Oh, thank God. Yes or no? Still, yes or no? That's all about the department, training and placement department? Yes or no? Observation, listening ability. Cricketer? No? Simple catch? Can catch you, whoever. It's a bad throw. He's good in catch, but I'm bad in throw. Yes or no? Loudly. Good. Oh, that's great. That's great. This is called observation. I know that point of time I had long hair, but something happened with me, so I have this. Cute, right? That's great. So this is me, the senior manager, industry alliance and placement. And I myself have only 26 years of experience only. And it's almost a time of retirement for me. But still, I would just like to serve you. Okay? So that's all about me and myself. Since we are having a shortage of time, so I'm directly going to the next. Is it good? So these all are different sort of activities. Yes, that's what I am expecting. A round of applause from all of you. All are from the very morning or very first day. You are listening to all goods, and goods. Glorified words, right? Is it so? Is the student life is that glorified? Is the student life is that easy? Is the student life to the corporate life means getting a job. Is that smooth? So what are the things you are going to face during this journey? Pardon me? Excellent. Yes. I need the volunteer. Oh, come down. Say your name to the student.
Hello, hello everyone. I am Yuvraj Dey. I chose BTech CSC with AIML. Thank you.
A round of applause. Obstacles or hurdles. There will be many. What just now, before our presentation you have faced, that is, you have only 2 to 3 months for your semester, right? Anything else? Anything else you are going to face? There are lots of synonyms, different difficulties. Then, why? Number one, breakup. Yes, dear, that's a fact. You are a human being. And as our registers are say, we have already crossed your age. So we know that. Number one, breakup. Number two, not getting the marks. Right? Number three, any idea? Number three? No friends. I think few of friends raising someone else's hand, that person is a singer, right? You're a singer, right? Okay. So who's your friend? Friends, rather. Just point it out. All four. Believe me, trust me. 26 years of experience. They are not be with you once you got the job and they are not. Sit. For that, we need a round of applause. That's the black side of the story. No friends. From 10 to 5, there won't be any friends. After 5 years, you can chill pill. Then what else you are going to? Sex. Oh my goodness, I'm getting this. I thought I'm just going to jump out my, I just complete my BTech and I'm directly going to join Google. Directly join to Microsoft. Presentation में दिखाया था ना Microsoft वाला picture. So I'm just going to join Microsoft. I'm just going to join Cipla. I'm just going to join Nestle. Right? Then what happened? After 15, 16 of interview, times of campus drives, 15, 16, 25, 26, 27. Shekhar sir, what is the number of we have only for BTech this year? Around 57. 57. Suppose you completed 33. You are not getting the job. That means these are all the darker side. And what else? Etceteras, etceteras, etceteras. So there will be many hurdles, many etceteras. Those were black, dark side. So what you will do? Here, with lots and lots of experience, right? Expectation, right? Expectations from your parents, from your friends, from your padosi wala auntie. Doing. আপনি কি তোমার মেয়ে কি করছে? Right? Can you recognize yourself with Amit Khan? Yes. Then solution. Sorry? I couldn't get it. Patience. Patience. Okay. It's little bit backdated. We need smart one. So doesn't look for hard workers. So all our OTTs, boomers, all OTT boomers are here. You already got one. Come on. Recognize this person. Srikanth. Come here. This is called observation. Only, yes. What's your good name?
My name is Roshan Tiwari.
Roshan, please be on the stage. Can I have another cordless? Okay, it's already here. Check, check. So it's written. Like you didn't observe the number of pigeon in front of the gate, but you observed what is written over there. That is Srikant Bola. Introduce yourself.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Roshan Tiwari. I completed my school from Sunrise English Medium School and now admitted to JIS University. Hello, friends.
If you feel you may share, if you do not want to have girlfriend from your batch, then don't sell yourself. If you want to sell yourself, then this is not ish. This is the what you have to do within that 10 minutes during your interview. You have to sell yourself. Correct? Whatever the streams from where you are, you have to sell yourself. Now, this is very easy to say, Srikant Bola. But this answer, do you think the company is going to choose?
No.
Over to you, sir.
No.
Yeah, so this is why Madam said she had been exercising this for the last 30 minutes with all of you. You have to be open, you have to be specific, and you have to keep your eyes, and sir also told you all, you have to understand things and intelligently take questions. Ask you all, could you tell the name and what industry, the name of the company, Mr. Bola? Yeah.
No, no. Listen to the question.
Question.
First question, sir, throw it to him
It's a
because,
company.
sir, first question, give it to him because he.
Can you tell me what company?
What is the name of the company of Srikant Bola?
Actually, company name I didn't know, but I watched the movie where he started his journey from paper.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Over to you, sir.
Just stand up again when what you say is absolutely correct. He's into recycling and paper industry and a lot of paper solutions they make. Can you tell the name of the company which Bolan? Okay, fine. You can come ahead and take your. Take the next question. Tell me approximately what is the turnover of Bolan industry, because he being a unique person who has no eyes and doesn't see, but he's the CEO of this company who's led. That's what we expected from all of you. Expected turnover, you think of this company? How much business does this company do in a year? Right. So these questions are being asked because whenever you go for an interview, understand the organization in the background. A lot of background. Chief all placement. Know everything about the organization when you go because that always. Fine. It's about 100 crores approximately. Thank you. Over to you, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. By birth, everyone, I think, how many of you have watched the movie Srikant? Singer? You watched the movie, right? But still, you do not raise your hand for the name of the company. Your friends has to Google it. Right? And they're smarter enough. Give the answer. Come here. Means they are 4. They are sitting. Come to the stage. Your first approach, first presence is your first impression is the way he respects the dais. Do you think it's correct? From here to here? First impression. They are 4. 3 of them, Google it, 1 raise the hand and get the job. But the hard work or smart work, who did? Rest of the 2. Rest of the 2 did this hard work. And he did the smart work. He just watched. I was observing from here. He just watched what others doing. Copy and paste it. Correct? But at the end, when sir asked the question, what is the turnover? This is the depth knowledge. No one knows. Everyone. You have gone through the movie, right? Who was the director?
I don't know the director name, but I know the actor name.
Okay. Who's the actor?
Rajkumar Rao. And the actress is Alaya F.
That's really great. Now sing a song from the movie. You're nervous, dear. Why?
Little bit, ma'am.
Cano. You're Bengali?
Yes, ma'am.
Cano. That's what, right? Cano. Why? Okay, we are all full, right? We are not cannibals. We are not going to eat you up. I know I'm a little bit fluffy and looking like a horrified witch. Yes, not witch, witch. Black witch with a broom. Don't get nervous. Sing a song for them. 2 lines. Any song. Any Hindi song. So that at least I can able to understand. And rest of the non-Bengali friends, though they can also able to understand. Whichever you prefer. We are running out of time. Do it. Hurry up.
रहता हूँ तुझसे मिलकर क्यों आजकल बदले बदले है आजकल आंखें मेरी हर जगह या कोई और है मेरी तरह ओ कैसे हुआ तू इतना जरूरी कैसे हुआ तू इतना जरूरी कैसे हुआ.
Oh, that's really great. Thanks a lot. What's your name?
Soumik Seth, my name is Soumik Seth.
Department?
Computer Science and Engineering, CC, BTech CC Core.
That's really great, Shomik. A round of applause. Come here. Can we have a photo? Thank you. Bravo. I don't expect. You are This is what you will get once you enter in the room number 104, which is the training and placement. We are very strict. Yes. So what exactly Sikan Bola did? He stopped over there. Simply, he just explored. So the only solution of all the etc., and etc. is explore. That means if you face any problem, it to the concerned person. Not like that. If you got backlog, you go to the exam cell and said, why I get the backlog? You should say to yourself, why? Right? And explore, explore, explore. This is the only what every students should have in your mind. We are skipping few slides because lack of time. This is the overall companies in one slide, if we can say like this. Is this jargons, all this? All these are jargons. What is body language? Part of personality, but what exactly body language is? Posture. I talk to you like this. You think it's very good? It's good. If you are attending one rock show, that means you have to be cautious while behaving yourself, which dress you should wear, behave. The way you are behaving with your friends and relatives should not be the same you are behaving with your seniors in the corporate life or during the interview. Your dressing sense. When you are attending one rock show, the first person who came down, could you please stand up in the stage? His dress code was perfect. South City. Perfect for 1 square. Sit down. But not perfect when you are attending one seminar where the corporates are addressing you. So all these are covering up everything. So we are running out of time. So that's the reason I'm not going each and every details. But end of day, you have to make yourself like this way so that the companies are going to say, we want you. You. We want you, not others. You. So these are the quality you should have. For that, you have to be present in all the classes, all the training. Which training and placement cell is going to give you? This is called Beyond Curriculum Training, BCT. Technical training, soft skill training, speaking. Stage fear. Our singer has got some stage fear, but he's a very good singer. right? So all training we are going to give it to you, but you have to gulp it. You have to attend. It should not be like that. Shoykot sir should give you a call and saying, why you are not attending classes? This should not be the actual scenario, right? And at the end, again, it's very common. Beta, Naukri, we are not going to say in every seminar, everywhere you are saying this or you are listening this, that's all from my end. We are not going to say that's all from our end. We are going to say, welcome students, it's just the beginning of your life, right? It's just the beginning. It's not the end. And for that, all of us, we are going to say a very, very work hard, simultaneously, smart work also required, and end of the day, the teamwork always give you the result. Thank you. I hope you enjoy the session. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am, and our training and placement self for the enthusiastic talk and the insights that they have provided to all of you. And now I would request Dr. Shomudip Kundu to come up on the stage and elaborate on the outreach program of the university. Dr. Shomudip Kundu from Judicial Sciences.
Thank you, sir. I will not take many more time. I will just finish my lecture within 5 or 6 minutes because we are already running out with the time. Now the thing is that first of all, from the Judicial Sciences Department, I am Dr. Shomudip Kundu. I welcome all of you. I welcome to this university. I welcome to our family. This is JISU family. And as I have been asked to share something about the outreach program, so what the training and placement cell aims, from that scenario, I can say you that if you don't be able to mix the society, then you cannot be able to get your job. You cannot be able to, even you cannot be the human being, right? If you only concentrate yourself in your learning, coming to the university and going to your houses, that means you are not learning your study also perfectly, because outreach program is required. And in the law department, if any law student is here, I can tell you that there are 2 wings from the law department basically conduct outreach programs. One is the legal aid cell, and the other is, so NSS cell is a cell which is established by the central government, and this cell basically works for the national programs and national societal programs. So are there, you can join. And I want to also introduce since sir is here, because he is here, I want to introduce him. Dr. Shobhik Chatterjee from the law department. Sir, please to stand up and yes, this is Dr. Shobhik Chatterjee, and Shobhik Chatterjee is the program officer of the entire NSS team. I am one of the coordinators, and except me, Shomit sir is there, and Debrina madam is there. So Shobhik.
For all of you, once speak over there. I'll be telling you that those who want to join NSS, either meet Somodip Kundu or the other two program coordinators here talked about, Dr. Somir De and also Devlina Pal, Dr. Devlina Pal. Please call them up, and the fact that you have to actually the respective Aadhaar details and get registered, because there is a group which are they are formed in respect to 100 units together. They basically form one respective unit of a particular institution as part of the NSS cell. JIS University has a very dedicated NSS cell, and for the last 5-6 years we have done program at different respective levels. Somodip Kundu will be able to tell that. So those who are interested, it's not compulsion, but if you want to do it, you are welcome. It's we basically while having these respective programs at different places, we enjoy ourselves.
Thank you, sir. As I have told you that without doing the outreach program, you cannot know the society. As placement cell told you that observation. So observation is one of the basic criteria to become a human being and to get a job. And if you do not observe everything in your daily life, then you cannot achieve the goal, when I am teaching law in my classroom, I every time say to the student that law is everywhere, and I as a lecturer here, I also say it is not a law. Suppose you are the student of biotechnology, so I can say you that viruses, bacteria are everywhere also, right? Am I? So you cannot find it out by your naked eyes, but you can observe, you can feel viruses and bacteria and all other things which are related to biotechnology and microbiology. They are around you. So you have to understand the society first. Not only that, if you are sciences department, then also you have to understand that how the computer science is developed. And because the computer science is developed, so the pros and cons of the computer science is also developed. The abuses of the computer science is also developed. Cyberbullying, cyber hacking, these are the things. Special society, which we did not find, even 10 years or 15 years back. But presently, the utilization of the computer science and misutilization of the computer science is being developed. It's being gradually developed. Society first. Student, I am not the teacher of the law. Every time I'm saying myself as a student of law, law is everywhere. Like which law we are studying, which law we are learning, it is only in the book. But the law persists in this room, if you feel it. Law persists in this room also. So if subject there is a law, and you have to understand, without understanding the society, without going, you cannot understand your subject properly. So there are a lot of programs we did in our past occasion, like we went to Digha, but we went Digha not our not for the fun only. We did fun, but if that fund, we basically award the citizen, we award the society or award the people of Digha that how law can be prevailed and what is the utilization of law. This so basically the outreach program happens to award the society, and awareness of the society is required. Suppose you are a student of computer science, it is your basic duty to award the society that these are the process by which the computer science application can be misutilized. So awareness is required. So my expectation is that please go to your HOD, request him And I think your senior members is also will help you. Also will help you to make the awareness program, which can be outreach program. If you are the law students, we are technology student. Shukanto sir is there. So all of us with you. And my last word is that now you are from the JIS University. Just because you are the student of JIS University, after completion of the program, you please come out from the JIS University with your knowledge, and JIS University is teaching, how JIS University is making the students for the future. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I would invite on the stage Dr. Shobhik Chatterjee, whom you have already started interacting during the speech, to talk. He's the HOD of Department of Judicial Sciences. Who don't know about him. He will be speaking on constitutional rights, socio-cultural awareness, and legal aids. To you, sir.
A very good warm welcome to all of you once again. Obviously, I'm understanding that today from the morning already, you all are hearing a number of lectures, and some of them are very much interesting down the line, especially the ones relating to your career and all that. As Shomodip Kundu has said, relating to outreach programs, once more I am mentioning that it's really fun in terms of interacting with the society. I'll tell you, a few days back, this week itself, I was being invited in GKCEM, that is Greater Kolkata, that is the College of Engineering and Management. It's also under the JIS group itself. And the program was related to making people aware in respect of the rights that are there in the country against ragging, meaning the legislations that are there against ragging. And there were a group of NSS candidates also, students who went with me. And we have acted out a respective play to show if ragging at all happens, what are the consequences, and thereafter what is how you actually file the FIR before a police station, and finally the court finally takes up the trial. So that's one part. Now coming down to the area that I want to talk about today is that is in the context of constitutional rights, and there are many rights as such. As you have already studied maybe in your history civics, there are the concept of fundamental rights, directive principles of state policy, which are there already enshrined under the Indian Constitution. Now, these basically take an entire semester to teach. Today, I am not going to bore you out in respect of all the individual provisions. I want to just speak about one or two so-called provisions. One of the provisions include right to life under Article 21. Now, it is just one single right, but the Supreme Court of India had very seriously interpreted the provision in such a manner that there are different rights which had, they have what is a short out from the single cause relating to right to life. Matlab, agar jaan hai to jaan hai. So it's like the question that, whatever may be the respective group of rights that you get from a country, the first thing is that you have to live, and not live like anything, you have to live like a human being. So here starts the respective provision. Yes, I have just given a case over there, that is Maneka Gandhi versus Union of India. It says Article 21 of the Indian Constitution is not merely a physical right, but also includes the right to live with human dignity. Now, I'll tell you, I have just informed one respective other case, Francis Kurali versus Union Territory of Delhi. I mean, what I mean to say is, these rights, which are common in respect to every human being, they are, not only there in respect of people who are, free in the society, but also to people whose rights are, to one extent, reduced or that have been curbed by some prison sentence. Meaning that this Francis Kurali versus state, in that case, it was mentioned that those who are working in the different prisons, they are basically given some, there are two types of prison sentences. One are simple imprisonment, the other is rigorous imprisonment. I used to take students down to, here we have gone once to Baruipur prison, again another NSS program. Interesting enough, the students basically asked that what are the other work that the persons, the prisoners, those who are there in the jail custody, that they basically do. Answer was that there are certain types of chairs that are being made, which the prisoners only they make. Now they also get a payment per respective hour. It's like 8 rupees per hour or 10 rupees per hour. What Francis Corrali versus State is saying, the Supreme Court judgment is saying, that had you been outside the prison, whatever would have been your respective payment rate is going to be the same within the prison. Meaning that right to life even extends to those people. There has been a different concept presently speaking, we cannot even call these respective places as jails. These are the places, the names have been shifted to correctional homes. Meaning that in Bengali we call it Shodhonagar. There are many so-called theories relating to punishment. One of the theories says that there has to be a concept of reformation. A correctional home, they will stay for a certain period of time and come out of that particular prison being reformed. The next one. Here is another case, Velo Citizen Welfare Forum versus Union of India. Supreme Court held that though industries are vital for the country's development, the principle of sustainable development has to be adopted. Meaning that this is not the only judgment. There are many other so-called judgments. When industries are being set up at every respective place, they have a number of effluents in place. So the effluent should not pollute the atmosphere. So that's what they're trying to say. Because if they pollute the atmosphere, there are examples like Bhopal gas tragedy, where people who are nowhere connected with the particular industry down the line, they got affected. So industries cannot do such a kind of a thing. Again comes the question of right to life. D.K. Vasu versus State of West Bengal. Here the Supreme Court laid down the guidelines to be followed by central and state investigating authorities in all cases relating to arrest. That means the moment a person is being arrested, there are regulations like, you have to let the family members of the arrestee know that the person has been arrested. Get a medical officer to check the respective person. Like, it should not happen that the person once being arrested confronts with a panic and thereafter gets sick or whatever. So, there are regulations being given. Like in case of cognizable offenses, the police arrest without a warrant. In other offenses, they have to basically show a warrant. So these group of slides are done. Uttanaira Khatun is another respective case where it has been mentioned that if the candidates who are in the prison or who have been accused to have committed an offense, if they cannot get a lawyer of their own choice, they have the right related to free legal aid. There's the District Legal Services Authority or the State Legal Services Authority. They are going to provide for the lawyers. From here, the last one I've talked about is Vishaka judgment relating to sexual harassment at workplace. If you can look into the second group of slides, there I will show that I have just mentioned one single judgment from Article 21. The so-called judgment actually paves way for further, elaboration in respect of Supreme Court as such. See, awareness is required over here. Here, this is Sexual Harassment of Women at Workplace Prevention, Prohibition and Redressal Act of 2013. See, one is the judgment of Supreme Court relating to Article 21. That judgment had paved the way for a creation of a new act altogether. So I'll just go through this respective act as such. You will understand, how it works. Vishaka versus State of Rajasthan. All India Report of 1997 that has deemed sexual harassment to be a violation of human rights standards as it threatens the dignity of the person facing the harassment. Sexual harassment includes unwelcome sexual advances, requests for sexual favors, other verbal or physical harassment of a sexual nature in the workplace or learning environment. Next slide. This is the original story. What had happened was Bhanwari Devi, she was a grassroots worker and activist employed in the Women's Development Project, WPD, of the government of Rajasthan. In 1992, the Rajasthan government launched a campaign against the child marriages, in connection with which WPD members persuaded villagers to abandon the practice, which is still rampant in Rajasthan. There's an interesting story. When I worked in National Law University, Jodhpur, at one time, and there was a group of people from the census group who used to come and ask questions. Who all do you live along with you? I said, obviously, at that time, my father was also alive, my father, my mother, my wife, and my elder son was there. He was just 6 years old at that time. Then they said that wife of the child. I got surprised. अरे मेरा बच्चे का उम्र है सिर्फ 6 साल का. How can the child basically have a wife down the line? The census people said that ये तो जैसलमेर में होते हैं. मतलब it's not something unusual. They're the boys they marry at the age of 6, the girls they marry at the age of 4. So here this campaign was basically being made in that Vishaka judgment, the original case as such. The next slide. Bhanwari Devi made all possible efforts to prevent the marriage of a 1-year-old girl, but in vain. Then in September 92, 5 villagers raped her in the presence of a husband. She sought justice but faced innumerable hurdles from police authorities. Trial court even went ahead and acquitted the 5 accused. This made 5 NGOs under the name of Vishaka to file a public interest litigation in the Supreme Court seeking detailed directions on how sexual harassment of women at workplace could be prevented using judicial activism. Next slide. Now, international conventions like UN Charter, CEDAW, they discuss elimination of all forms of discrimination faced by women at all fronts. These are the documents which influenced India in terms of framing their own laws. Laws are really in place. This is one of the, international treaty which can be talked about, Universal Declaration of Human Rights. It happened in 1948, and 58 members of UN, they voted in favor, none against. In the context of having laws in the country which basically looks after human rights and the rights of women as such and the people as such, obviously. Next slide. I'm just keeping this Universal Declaration because we basically teach it in our law classes. Protection of Human Rights Act 1993. This is the Indian Act. This is the Indian Act which enforced these types of rights down the line. Human rights means rights relating to life, liberty, equality, and dignity of the individual, guaranteed by the Constitution or embodied in the international covenants and enforceable by the courts in India. Whether or not such conduct constitutes an offense under law or breach, a complete complaint mechanism should be created in employees' organization for redress of the complaint made by the victim. So I don't want to go further. There is a DS Dremal case also, another case where the question relating to this came into picture. There are many so-called rights, right? Right to free speech, right to do a business within the country, right to move. And there are directive principles of state policy which says that what India wants to actually achieve, welfare state, and whatever is written in the Indian Constitution, the preamble, that is what India wants. That is, India is a sovereign, secular, democratic, socialist republic. And India wants to achieve liberty, fraternity, and justice. Justice is the last thing, because if you have recently seen all these protests and demonstrations everywhere in the context of this Arjika, this event and all that, the main slogan that was there in the in the flags everywhere was that we want justice. So justice is something which, again, the directive principles of state policy talks about, the Indian preamble talks about. So I won't bore you out. I want to end this with this particular lines of these songs. I suppose everybody has seen this film Gadar 2. Here are the lines of the songs where it says that both of our the objectives or the thing that we are wanting to achieve are the same. You are on the other side, we are on this side, but it's the same. So here is the song. Urja kale kawa tere muh vich khand pawa, ले जा तू संदेशा मेरा मैं सदके जावा, बात फिर झूले पड़ गए पक गई मिठिया अम्बिया, ये छोटी सी जिंदगी ते रात लंबिया लंबिया, ओ घर आजा परदेसी कि तेरी मेरी एक जिंदगी, ओ घर आजा परदेसी कि तेरी मेरी एक जिंदगी. Thanks all of you.
Thank you, sir, for your enlightening talk and also for the beautiful lines at the end. I know all of you must be quite hungry now. It's already lunchtime. I can understand. So we'll quickly go over a few more information. I promise that it will be very short. So I'll just request Victor, sir, Mr. Victor Roy Chaudhary from Department of Pharmacy to speak about the sports and cultural clubs because they are an integral part of the overall learning. Over to you, sir, Mr. Victor Roy Chaudhary.
Everyone. So this is what happens. I'll take only 2 minutes. So in India and all over India, I can say that we are only given 2 minutes for sports, and you can see the consequences. We are having only 6 medals in Olympics. So I'll not go brief into all these things. So what we have in our university is we are having sports club. So once you are going to your different departments, you will find that there will be someone who will be directing you about the sports. And a mega event will be organized every year. That is organized through all the institutions of JIS Group. That is JIS Samman. It is known as JIS Samman. And in those competition, you have cricket, you have football. JIS University is the first, during the first inaugural session of the football tournament. So we were the champions at that tournament. So consecutively 2 years we went to the semifinals, but somehow we have lost. And some indoor sports are also there. Badminton, table tennis, these are also been held. Recently, our department, the pharmacy department, has organized a football tournament, and the alumni were also invited in this. So once you pass out from the university, it is not that you will not get in touch with the university. So on 27th also, I'll be here with some of the alumnus of the university. They will be speaking out to you. So I'll just show you some of the pictures that are there. Which are organized in JIS University as well as in the JIS group itself. And another thing is that from previous year, the football team of JIS University has been registered in AIFF. I think if anybody is knowing about AIFF, All India Football Federation, our university has been registered. And this year, we are trying that our university should get registered into through CAB. So both the things which we will be trying to do. And East Zone Inter-University tournament is also organized previous year, so we participated in that. So in this year also it will be held in Manipur, the football tournament. So we are trying to participate in this also. And next, apart from the sports activity, there are also the cultural club. You will also find the photography club is also there. So I'll not go into all details of everything. Once you go to your different departments, you will be briefed about everything. Okay, so thank you. I think Shugandha sir.
Thank you, sir. It was a very short speech about the lot of sports and cultural events that go on in the university. But I sincerely believe that the efforts won't be short, and you all would participate, actively in the sports and cultural events. Would you or not? Yes. We think that wherever we were runners up, we will be champions next time with all your participations. And now coming to the last event, last talk. So we know about the artificial intelligence and machine learning. It's a buzzword. So this is a very popular, a popular talk. A popular talk on artificial intelligence and machine learning beyond the bend will be given by Mrs. Devlina Ghosh from Computer Science Department. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir.
My name is Devmitra Ghosh. I'm a faculty of Computer Science Department, and I'm teaching machine learning and artificial intelligence here for the past couple of years. So how many of you are from Computer Science Department? Quite a few. So let me ask you a few questions. Why have you chose this course? Anyone? Yes? You're interested in coding, okay? And anything? How many of you like to watch science fiction? You like to watch science fiction. So whatever you watch in science fictions, those things are actually translated using machine learning. Whatever you dream, that can be achieved through machine learning. Example, have you seen Wall-E movie? Anyone? There was a robot. Yes, you have seen. So there was a robot which used to travel around the world, and it used to collect images, and it was already learned in such a way that it can survive in any kind of environment. So all these things are done using machine learning. And it has evolved right from 1920 during World War. First, this concept of machine learning came, and from there till today, it has evolved a lot. I think my presentation is there once it is open. So it will be a 2 minutes presentation. It won't be a long presentation, but let me tell you a few things. Like once you join the courses, you will be in three. There are three courses, I think: AIML, data science, and core. Right? In computer science and cybersecurity. So there are 4 courses. So you have to go through basically the first year will be completely a core subjects. All the subjects will be same for all the semesters. And then from third year, you will start having a specialization. And onwards, you will be given a choice. Like there will be elective subjects and you can choose accordingly. And then in final year, you will have a project where you can develop any project according to your choices. And finally, I think placement is quite good in computer science. There are many students who are placed in different companies like Amazon, TCS, and EY. All big companies have recruited, and they have got some excellent salary structure. The companies are really good. They are providing good package to students. If you have, like ma'am said before, like if you have a good background, like if your knowledge is quite good, if you have that confidence within yourself, then it won't be a problem. Okay, I think my presentation is not opening, so I'll close here. Thank you. You have any question regarding computer science or AIML? Any question? No one? Okay, okay, fine. So I will close up here. Okay.
Actually, due to some technical glitches, we could not go ahead with this presentation. But I'm sure that whenever you attend the classes, you will come to know more about these things, and you will be enlightened about the subject. And thank you all for being so patient. And I hope that you enjoyed the session. You learned a lot about this one, about our university. You got some insights, and now I would call upon the stage Mrs. Kavya Jaiswal, our academic coordinator, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Afternoon. Firstly, I would like to thank the organizer for organizing the induction program, and thank you students for being so patient. You all may leave for the day. Thank you.
Thank you all.